Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Watch Crazies. And we've got a very special review. For those of you that have been collecting watches for a long time, you've heard of the term Grail watch. And this is one of mine. I've wanted one of these for quite some time. They have a new model out, and the watch that we're going to be reviewing today is the Ball Hydrocarbon GMT Magnate. And it's actually Magnate GMT. Very long name for a fantastic watch. It's one of the newest in their line, and it's by the Ball Watch Company. They have been around since 1891. Webster C. Ball started the company, and it basically surrounding around the railroad, because time zones were first invented to really help the rail systems in the United States. This watch was purchased from Topper Jewelers, which is located in Burlingame, California. I apologize for the polishing cloth. It's been well used, as I've purchased quite a number of watches from Topper. Their entire staff is a family-run business. Both Rob, Andrea, and the whole staff are just fantastic. And you can check out their watches at www.topperjewelers.com. Once again, so if we get into the presentation of the watch, if you look first of all, this is actually the folder that the certified chronometer certificate from Switzerland actually comes in. But the presentation of the watch is nothing less than outstanding as far as quality. As we pan up into the watch box itself, there she is. I did choose the stainless steel model. It is a 40 millimeter case. However, with the crown and crown protector, it's just a tad over 42 millimeters. It has a very beautiful textured black dial, although this camera does not allow you to see it very well. The watch itself also comes in a blue dial and a silver dial, depending on how much you want to dress it up. It is a true GMT, however, it does not have a rotating bezel, and as you can see, the numbers on the bezel are black. However, don't let that fool you. That is actually superluminova, and under dark conditions, that will grow a very bright teal color. One of the things Ball Watches is known for is its gas tritium tubes. Ball has among the brightest in the industry and also the most colors. Unfortunately, this camera doesn't allow good lume shots. However, I will tell you that all the hour markers are done in a very, almost a cobalt blue, with the seconds, minutes, and hour hands done in a yellow, as well as the GMT marker, and it will shine in the dark without any recharging for up to 25 years, although I bet you it would probably do more. Once again, it's a stainless steel case. As we take the watch off and away from the box, you might be able to see some of the texturing in the dial, but probably not. It does have an anti-reflective sapphire crystal. The watch is powered by a Swiss ETA 2893-2, and once again is chronometer certified. The depth and the pressure resistance on it isn't the greatest. It's at 100 meters, but most people aren't diving past that point anyways. The watch itself shares the band of the Space Master, and it's very finely done in a very brushed finish. It's a very massive watch for the size. All the Ball signatures are located on it, as well as you've got the patented crown protector. This crown protector actually flips up and protects the crown. Another beauty about this watch is that it has actually been tested and shock tested to 7,500 Gs. Well, obviously our body cannot take that, but it's nice to know that while you're disintegrated, your watch is still running. So it's a very tough watch, made for people who wear watches, not just wear them every once in a while. Another thing that Ball is known for is their case backs, and unfortunately on this one, the case back basically shows all the different hours, more of a world timer. Very simple engraving, but very nice. The one main thing about the Ball watch that you'll see is their clasp system. It is a double deployant push button clasp. However, and I'll try to do this with one hand, however, as you open up the clasp, this actually has a diver flip lock on it. So in other words, it has extensions on both sides of the watch. And as you pull the watch, and I'll try to see if I can do that here for you, as you pull this open, it will actually extend the watch, and it's very well done. The tolerances are incredible on this watch. And as you open this up, if I can get it, there we go, as you'll see, it's a very simple extension. So if you're wearing a diving gear, or if you want to wear your watch outside on a jacket while you're doing your adventures, you can sure do that. But as you can see, it folds out, and then to put it back, you just fold it right back in to its clasp. and then of course the double deployant clasp with the ball signature logo. All in all, this watch exceeds anything that I could have imagined. I've been wanting a watch for quite some time, and I was looking at the Space Master, and then I saw that this came out, and it's unbelievable. It does have a Cyclops, and I know that can be popular or unpopular, but this watch has a very good feel of almost a mixture between a Panerai and a Milligauss Rolex. However, in my opinion, the quality is much, much better. The watch is very, very easy to size. It does have screw pins rather than push pins, and is just done absolutely fantastically. Once again, this was purchased from Topper Jewelers in Burlingame, California. I've purchased a number of watches through them. They are a great family organization. Once again, you can ask to speak to Rob or Andrea or any of the fine folks there, and they will take very, very good care of you. The watch itself retails for $28.99 and is worth every single penny. I will probably do a secondary review down the road to see how it's doing as far as the COSC certification. But with all the items on this watch should be quite a bit more money. So that's it. The Ball Watch, Hydrocarbon Series, Magnate GMT. Thank you.